Capricorn, hello, welcome to the Creative Witch channel. This is going to be a general message for Capricorns. If it resonates with you, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, that information's in the description box below. Let's see what we have here for you, Capricorns. All right, you got the Mind card. So let's see what we have. This is all about your thought patterns, Capricorn. So what is on your mind lately? What are you giving your mental energy to? And, is this positive thinking or negative thinking? What type of thought patterns are you having? Use the power of your mind to create, to solve, to discover, to learn. All those things, you can use your mind to really shift and change your reality. Consider the mind and body connection as well. So if you've got anything going on physically, try to get to the bottom of it with trying to realize what's going on mentally, because that's often contributing to whatever is happening physically. Let's pull some cards for your past influence, present challenge, possible future, and then we'll go through and get some advice, solutions, and clarifications through my other tarot decks. Ooh. All right, so for your recent past, you got the River to Hell card. This is equivalent to the Tower card in normal tarot here with this deck. This is about movement. It's about your journey. It's about facing difficulties and overcoming them. It's about struggles. So for your present challenge or influence or whatever you want to call it here, it looks like, let's see, very interesting actually. Let me pull a future card and then we'll get into the reading here. All right. So for your present challenge right now, you got the Knight of Coins, which is about schemes and making deals in business. It also can be success by cheating or deception. You can see here this person is looking up, but his hand is pulling something out of this person's pocket. Okay, so it can be about deceit and scheming. But then you got the Page of Berries, which is about being helpful and giving and sharing. Okay. And then you got the Page of Birds, which is about thoughtfulness, planning. It might be a little bit of melancholy, maybe taking a pause. So what I'm seeing here is that, maybe you are receiving help from someone else without them even realizing it, I guess would be the best way to put it. You've been struggling some. You've been going through some difficulties. This River to Hell card is indicating, difficulty and struggle and things of that sort. So maybe you're getting a little more crafty and clever with the way you obtain financial abundance or the way you do business or the way you find success. But in a more positive note, the Page of Berries is showing that you're being helpful and that you're very giving and you're sharing with others. You're trying to help other people along with yourself, okay? And you're being very thoughtful and meticulous about the planning here. You know that oftentimes we get through the worst times alone. And I'm not saying, we don't need other people to get us through, because obviously help from others is usually what gets us through. But ultimately it comes down to you and your mindset, okay? So if you're feeling a bit depressed or melancholic lately, or feeling like what you have to give just isn't enough, know that is coming to an end here soon, because you might be on your way to learning some harsh lessons. But you're also a teacher, and you're someone that can really be a good leader and a powerful person and really lead the way into a better time. Okay. So let's get some clarifications here so we can kind of see what's really going on. So what is this River to Hell card? What's going on here with this River to Hell? Okay, so the King of Swords is saying that you're facing some difficulties right now in your ability to um, discern things, to make rational and intelligent decisions. You're lacking structure in your life right now. You're kind of just going all nilly-willy. You are a little bit scattered right now, and it's causing you some difficulties. You're having a hard time really getting focused on a certain aspect of something, and it is causing you to struggle. So this is nice to see here. So for your present situation, it looks like what I said here with this Knight of Coins, it's like he's taking something from someone without them realizing it. And I feel like that's not always necessarily like in a bad way. Like maybe someone is helping you, maybe someone is benefiting you by doing something and it's no loss or trouble to them. You might be getting into a business with somebody. You did get the Four of Wands here. 1111 is something I always think of too with this card, but this is about community. So it looks like to me like you're getting help in some way from someone. You're coming together with somebody. This is teamwork. You're coming together to form something successful with one another. And you're all about giving and sharing and helping, and using the valuable knowledge that you have to help others. And in this, you're coming to you're ending the conflict that's been going on in your life. You're humbling yourself. You're coming to a peaceful resolution. You're coming to a compromise of some sort. And you're going to be able to move on from this tough situation that you've been in. It's going to require a lot of give and take on your part and help from those around you. But with the Page of Birds, which is about planning and thoughtfulness and also maybe a little bit of melancholy and taking a pause, you did get the Page of Wands that came out with that card here. And the Page of Wands is all about enthusiasm. So it's bringing back courage and optimism and having faith in what you're doing, possibly being a good salesperson for the business or product that you are working on currently. It's good news coming in, though. The Page of Wands is a very positive card, as well as the Four of Wands. So, and then, the Five of Swords is usually a negative card, but with it coming out in reverse the way it did, that's indicating that there's a peaceful resolution coming in for you. There's some sort of compromise or an end to this troubled time and conflict that's just happened here. Now, the King of Swords, oops, I just dropped those. The King of Swords in the future position here is a very powerful person, and you may have had to learn some harsh lessons, which is probably what this is back here. Very harsh lessons happening. Not allowing you to be really emotional at all and having to kind of go in survivor mode, dealing with those difficulties and struggles. Maybe that's why you're feeling a bit melancholy now, despite the efforts and the positive things that are coming in. You might still feel down a little bit. But you've learned the harsh lessons. You have dealt with what you need to deal with. And because of that, it's going to help you become a teacher, a wise person, someone that can show others that you can overcome things. Now, you did get the Nine of Swords coming out here. That can indicate that you've got some fear or anxiety going on, that there's some stress. You might be feeling overwhelmed. Deep unhappiness with what's going on right now. Maybe even feeling some guilt or just staying focused on the past instead of moving forward here. Now, it's going to take some self-realization and a change of your mindset. Remember, all the swords are indicating mental status, okay? So you might have to change your mindset here in order to allow things to turn around for you, okay? You are a very strong and wise and powerful person, but Capricorns are ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is we call it old man Saturn. Like, that's the one that's stern and here to provide harsh lessons, and you'll come out from them better than ever, but they are harsh and they're difficult and it's hard to get through and to deal with. Okay. But you're still trying to remain optimistic and helpful to others here, giving and compromising and things of that sort, which is nice to see. But you still have a bit of sadness that's going on that you're dealing with, some anxiety. There's some things that still keep you up at night. Okay. Yeah, it looks like your joy has been compromised here. You're having a hard time finding joy in the situation, but with this mind card coming out, that's what this was telling you here. Like, what's on your mind lately? Why has joy escaped you? What has pulled your joy from you? And your mind is what you can use to create, to solve, to discover, and to learn. Okay, to learn how to get through these situations and come out better on the other side. Let's see what else. Okay, so you got the Three of Stones and the Six of Arrows. The Three of Stones is all about creativity, about moving from one phase into the next. It's about being grounded and rooted and confident. Okay, this is you using creativity to transition out of this dark phase that you feel you're in and move on to something bigger, brighter, and better. Okay, things are going to start looking up for you, Capricorn. You have been through and might currently still be going through a tough time. Okay, it could be related to family matters. It could be related to business. It could be related to just everything, Whatever you feel like, whatever you think of as I speak the words that I speak in this reading, that's what the universe is signaling you to make changes in. So yeah, you're gonna use your creativity to transition out of this situation. It's gonna be some creative endeavor. It's gonna be some sort of, you might be a content creator, you might be an artist, you might be a writer, you might be some sort of entrepreneur. Just whatever it is, you're gonna use your creativity to move out of this situation. You are going to have to make some major decisions coming up. You're going to have to make decisions on what you want to keep in your life and what you want to bring with you moving forward into this new creative endeavor. And you're going to have to take on a lot of responsibilities. Okay? You're going to have to be the responsible one. You're going to have to carry your own weight. You're going to have to be the one that gets you and pulls you through this. Okay? Remember those harsh lessons that I brought up here in this future position. There's still going to be some harsh lessons coming in that might leave you feeling stressed or overwhelmed or, any negative feeling, overall just anxious feeling, okay? But make a decision, take on the responsibility, do the work, and it will pay off for you. I can promise you that. What else? Okay, you had the Devil card coming out. Now, the Devil card is a Capricorn card, but it's also a card indicating that, it's a card that is indicating that there is something that's holding you back. There's something that's tying you down that you have like an unhealthy attachment to, or maybe some sort of limiting belief in. It's time to really try to overcome your attachment to a situation and allow yourself to move on. Allow yourself to free yourself from those restrictions, from those people, or from that concept. Whatever it is, whatever like negative issue that you're having in the past that's like pulling your joy away from you, that's what it's time to let go of. That's telling you that you need to let go of the things that are holding you back, the difficulties, the struggles, to keep moving forward always. What else? All right, the Knight of Pentacles coming in reverse. That's really telling me actually that like you need to get a move on it with things, okay? You need to stop dwelling in this place of melancholy and feeling like you're not getting anywhere, because the only way you're not getting anywhere is if you're not doing anything, okay? But don't be like a workaholic either, okay? Don't be someone that's like all work and no play, because play is very important in our life and to do with our happiness. So definitely spend time with people that you love and want to be around, but make sure that you stay motivated and stay ambitious when it comes to your work, because if your work has become too boring or something that you're no longer passionate about, it's time to try something different. It's time to come up with some new ideas, to use your creativity and to transition into something new and better for yourself. Okay? But the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is telling you to get a move on it. Okay? Don't remain stuck in this position. Don't dwell in the past. The only way that you're going to be able to transition forward is by doing the work and actually moving forward. Okay? What else? Ooh. Yeah, it's time to really, you got the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, remember we started out with the Nine of Swords in the upright position, which is all the painful, terrible feelings, okay? But with you getting the Three of Swords coming out and it came out in reverse for you, that's what that's saying to me is that like you're going to be letting go of a lot of the things that have been causing you pain. You're going to have a big realization soon, and all the conflict or loss or feeling of separation in life, you're going to be able to let that go. You're in the midst of releasing that pain and overcoming that sorrow and recovering from this hardship and or heartbreak that you're dealing with right now, okay? So forgive who you need to forgive, whether it's someone else or yourself or both. Release the pain, release the past traumatic experiences, and really just focus on letting go of the pain and the past hurt so that you can properly move forward here into happier, brighter, better days, you know? What else? Okay, you got the High Priestess. So this is a time to really gain insight from your spiritual team. It's really a time to delve into the spiritual side of things, to meditate more, to put yourself into a receiver mode, to get your mind right. Put yourself in receiver mode. Meditate more, journal more, create more, love more. Pour into yourself. Pour love into yourself. Pour love into your relationship. Lean on your partner if you need to. Maybe you all have been going through a tough time and it's time to really lean on each other and be there for each other and be each other's rock, you know? You also got the Nine of Pentacles coming out, which is telling you that things are going to look up. You're going to be able to take control of this situation and you're really going to be able to turn your life around. Things are going to start coming together for you, but there's some releasing that you need to do. There's some planning and thought process that you need to do. There's some optimism that needs to be put into this situation, some creativity, okay? And some decision making, okay? You're going to have to make a decision coming up here soon. And you're going to have to take on a lot more responsibility, but it's going to be worth it in the end. With this being the last card here, it's going to be worth it for you in the end. The Knight of Pentacles is all about independent wealth, stability, prosperity, having more than enough, feeling good, feeling great, feeling, you know what I mean? Like this is just an all around like good card. And, you know, with this Lovers card, the first thing I was thinking of, because this can often mean like a choice that needs to be made. But I really feel like this is telling you if you're in a relationship right now that it's a good time to like lean on each other. It's a good time to seek peace and happiness, and just share the love with each other. You know, life's already hard. Okay. Your relationship doesn't need to be hard too. You know, that can be your safe place, your peaceful place, your place where you can just let down all your walls and be yourself, your raw self, and let love, let love in. Let love come in and heal you. Let love bring joy into your life again, okay? Um, First, for a mindful message, you got doing our best. We are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness that we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go along. So that's what this was telling me, is you were having some trouble with like making decisions and discerning things, and um, you know, trying to you're having some trouble with like structure and being logical in a situation, okay? But you're going to learn from it. You have learned from it. And now you're able to move forward better and able to make better decisions, okay? Let's get one more mindful message for you. All right, you got subconscious mind. I realize that subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things growing up that I am subconsciously holding on to. So I go back to my past and I release the beliefs that no longer align, substituting them with ones that do. And that is great advice here, okay? It's considering the overall energy of this reading has to do with your mindset. Definitely work on your thought processes and what you think about certain things. Whoa. Okay, you got new moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. Perfect message to close out this reading. Focus on the positive, Capricorn. You've definitely been through it, okay? You've had a hard time. There's been a lot of change, a lot of movement, a lot of difficulties and struggles, but you're going to be able to transition out of this, but it's going to be something to do with your creativity, okay? Something to do with your creativity, and it's going to bring in, you might in the very near future, you might still be dealing with like some anxieties and some struggles and stuff, but you're eventually going to come to a point where you make the decision to overcome that. You're going to take on the responsibility and work through any difficulties that you may be having, and you're going to start releasing that pain and release what has been holding you back. You're going to get valuable insight from your spiritual guides and source through meditation and journaling and taking a time out, maybe taking a bath, a shower, just relaxing, taking a walk in nature. Whatever this means to you, this is where your insight and valuable advice and information and guidance is going to come in. Fall into your relationship for comfort and peace and to be loved on. Maybe you just need a little more love in your life right now. Maybe you two have been neglecting each other a bit. Okay, it's time to really just find that love again, because, like I said, life's already hard. Life's already a battlefield. Your relationship doesn't need to be that, okay? And you're going to be fine. The Knight of Pentacles is like my favorite card in the deck. It just tells you that everything's going to be fine. Your business endeavors will be successful. Your home life is going to be successful. You're going to be feeling good about yourself, feeling confident, feeling strong, feeling powerful, feeling at ease. You're going to be able to really resonate in gratitude and appreciation, and in turn be able to give to others as well. Okay? That's what I have for you this week, Capricorn. I hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you. Focus on the positive, and I will see you next week. Bye.